Hi guys, so welcome to Beginner Gardener. I thought today I'm not a very experienced gardener and I thought I would do a channel for other people that aren't like me. We're a bit of a black thumb, see how we go. So today I'm going to throw together a pot. I've got a few different things. I'm going to throw them together, it's going to look really pretty, and when they all grow and expand once they've been in their pot for a while, it should be really nice. It should fill out really nicely. So first I'm just going to use a premium potting mix. You can just get at any store. I just got it from Bunnings. So we're going to throw it in there. And I'm going to make a bit of a mess, but oh well. That's the way it goes. So I'm probably going to need about 2 of these. This pot's about 46 centimetres wide, and it's actually a self-watering pot. So spread it around. Now we've got plant food here, so before I put the rest in, I'm just going to put a few scoops of the plant fertilizer in. So this you can also just get from Bunnings. This is a slow release one, so it should last up to 6 months. You shouldn't have to re-fertilize them. Now you've got to get in, mix it in. You're going to need another bag. Now the combination I'm sort of doing today is to attract bees essentially. I want more bees in my garden. Obviously they pollinate everything, so sort of just throwing, I looked up what was the sort of the best plants that bees like, and I decided to do a pot full of all their favourite things. Nearly lost it there. So put a few more scoops up the top. Obviously on the back, because it's nearly a 50 centimetre wide, it's about 8 scoops. And I might put just a little bit more potting mix up the top. We want a little bit of a rim, but not too much. So when it rains, it's obviously not going to overflow and you're not just going to get potting mix everywhere. But you want enough so that you can see your beautiful plants sticking out. Yeah, that looks about good. So, our main star of this pot is going to be obviously our lavenders. So I'm going to put 2 of them here in the back, and they're going to form and they're going to be a big shrub. Like lavender's grows pretty quick. It actually takes up a fair bit of space, but because it's in this container, I'm hoping it'll minimize its growth. It doesn't have as much space to go, but it'll still be the main star. It'll have a big background, so it'll look really nice. So we're going to just dig a well in which to put our plant in there and just push the dirt up a little bit. So there's our first one. If it wants to come out for me. Whoop. And then we can pop it in. Now we want to get it right around, so we want to have it far enough that when we put the dirt, we're covering everything. So, and we want to press right around it so that it's got like a firm grasp. Wow, this smells amazing. It already smells really good. So dig another hole, because these were little baby lavenders. I got 2 of them. Obviously I wanted them to be the star, and I think they're like the 5th favourite things for bees. Don't know how they know that, but apparently that's so. Now I just got to dig this down a little bit more and in. Now you can remove all this sort of stuff around at the end if you're not happy with where everything's sitting. Also, I've sort of had a bit of a play today what colours I sort of wanted to put in here, but you can always get your stuff and sort of, I should wear short sleeves, you can sort of put your stuff in place in the pot and see where you sort of like it. Now I've just got some of these petunias. I thought they were beautiful colours, so I'm just going to put these in here and here. So they're just around the lavenders. So they're just gonna, this is gonna grow up really tall, and these are just gonna be a nice little shrub around here. So we'll dig a spot for them here. Want them sort of in the front here. Dig a well. Get them out. And I sort of do just want to leave them in their sort of cluster like that. I really like it. They'll eventually spread themselves out as they grow, but I really just like them in this little shrub. I sort of want the pot to look full. So yes, they've got to grow in a bit, but I still sort of want the pot to look quite full while we're at it. You still want it to look pleasing even though you've just put together a pot. Next one. In it goes there. Push the dirt in. A bit of a gap there. Spread them out a little bit. There we go. Now, this one I like. It's in the white colour. Now, I got these because these are going to actually grow over and spill down the pot. So it's going to give it an actual different texture, and it's going to look really nice coming down the pot as well. So I got one of these just so that you have a spiller coming out.
What is it?
A bacopa. That's how you say it. Someone correct me, I could be wrong. Half of these plants, as I said, I've never known about. I'm going to give them a go. But all of these ones generally like full to partial sun. So, and they're very good for drought. And here in Australia, we get really hot 40-degree days. So they're going to be hold up really, really well in our type of climates. So that's what we want. So we push them in. We've sort of covered our other plants here because we've been digging around. And we'll clean them off in a minute. And get that hanging out. There we go. Looks pretty good. Tuck this little guy back here. Alright, we might need a little bit more potting mix over here, but that's alright. Now, I got these ones, portulaca, if that's how you say it. But I actually got these just for the different texture in the leaves. Because you got so much of the same sort of leaves. These ones give a different texture, and they're just going to actually, they're a ground filler. So they're going to just fill in all the ground eventually once they grow a little bit more. So we're going to put these at the front here because they're even flatter than our other ones. So eventually it'll be gradual. So these will be up high, this will be a bit lower, and then these will be just right down on the ground. So it'll all fit in really, really nicely once they all sort of grow in and accept their places. Sorry, I'm just going to stuff the dirt around. I've made a right mess in here. That's alright. Some of that. And do the same on the other side. So we just want a bit of balance. Keep everything nice. Them right in. And then push the dirt around. So, got a bit of dirt everywhere. Got a bit of a dirt mound. I'm trying to tidy it up, but I need to water it anyway because that's the only way I'm going to get this dirt off the plants. But yeah, so that's sort of what we're going for. For now, obviously they haven't grown in, they haven't got their flowers, so we'll give it a bit of a water because as you put them into these pots, you're still meant to water them. I'm going to give them a bit of plant food in their water as well. You're meant to do that every so often, but you don't have to. With these pots, you can put it down into their reservoir, so you shouldn't have to water them as often, but these should grow in and they should look really, really pretty once they're all grown and fitting properly in their spots and have got their blossoms on. So that's it for this pot. I'm going to do another pot later. So If you liked, please subscribe, and we hope to see you for the next video. Thanks guys, bye!